Welcome. Discussions with DT Parker. How you doing? How you feeling? Yeah. Congratulations. Ryan Coogler. Michael B. Jordan. Well-deserved percenters. I don't care what nobody says, okay? I was like, if they don't get that man that damn Oscar, he played two characters. Who you know can play two characters? What up, Tyler, baby? I'm so used to talking to myself, Tyler, baby. That's what I was over here doing because you're my first contestant. Welcome. I was just talking about Michael B. Jordan and these Oscars and Ryan Coogler. I'm really happy. I am happy for Michael B. Jordan, but I'm really happy for Ryan Coogler because, I mean, he's had some historic movies from, like, Fruitvale Station to, like, Black Panther, and he never got an Oscar for any of those. So the fact that he took one home last night, I was happy. I almost shedded a tear. In me and my T.I. words. I almost shedded a tear because, yeah, I was just like, you know, especially when Michael B. Jordan won. I was happy for him because, yeah, he joins a small class of elites, black folks that have won that award, which is a damn shame because we're in 2026 and, yeah. Anyway, what up, Chev? But that is not what we're talking about today. I just wanted to touch on that briefly. The Oscars, I did watch. My mom was like, you watched that? I said, I sure did. I saw my guy, Ryan Coogler, however you say his name, Coogler, get his award. And then Michael B. Jordan, you know, just to see that black excellence, you know what I'm saying? I had to watch. Tyler said, that was good stuff from them good. You know what I'm saying? I said, if they don't give Michael B. Jordan and the fact that this man played two damn characters, not one, but two. He played twins, which means he had to do twice the work. You know what I'm saying? He had to learn two different scripts, play two different characters, be just, I don't know. That's why I said that. That's why I felt. Hey, got you opening and say, we're not talking about no Oscars today. That's not what we're talking about. But I wanted to touch on it briefly because I wanted to show those dudes their respect and pay their respect and to let y'all know that Black History is 365, not only in February. Anyway, all right. Anyway, welcome to Discussions with DT Parker. Welcome. We got a good one today. And this is because I know certain folks may feel like this may be competition. This is not competition. This is called Discussions with DT Parker for a reason. We talk about everything, and we talk about issues that we do talk about issues that involve us, black folks. You know what I'm saying? So, I want to address this issue. And again, men, I want to put the disclaimer out there because, again, this is not about competition. This is not a competition thing. This is not a man versus woman thing. But it's a real conversation that needs to be had. And I feel like it needs to be had. All right, so let's do it. So today's topic is, and you can agree to disagree, and let's discuss because it is called Discussions with DT Parker. Are black men the reason why black women are the least married? Are black women, and I'm not trying to place no blame on nobody, so that's not what we're doing here. We're having a conversation. We're conversing. Are black men the reason why black women are the least married? I found this on social, and the person that responded to it, I'll read what they said, and then we can go from there. She said, I agree with you on this one. They say women aren't wife material, but frankly, a lot of these jokers have no clue how to be husbands and fathers because they don't have good role models themselves. What up, Tizzle? What up, Tech? We're talking about today, and again, I don't want this to be a competition thing. This is not that. This is Discussions with DT Parker. I bring up real life issues, things that I feel like we should discuss as a black community or community in general. What up, Washington? What up, Emma? So the today's discussions is, are black men the reason why black women are the least married? Are black men the reason why black women are the least married? Let's keep it a bean today. Are black men the reason why black women are the least married? Again, we're going to keep this thing a whole stack today. How you feeling? What are your thoughts? Are black men the reason why black women are least married today? And again, I got this from social. Somebody on here says, I agree with this one here. They say women aren't wife material, but frankly, a lot of these jokers have no clue how to be husbands and fathers because they don't have good role models. Tech said, whoa. Mama said, true, a lot of black men don't even want to get married, but want the benefits. Tizzle said, one day we will get to a point where we stop blaming the opposite. That's why I said this is not a blame game today, Tizzle. I don't want to make this into a blame game because it feels like, yeah, we can point fingers all day long, but us pointing fingers, we need to come up with a solution. What is the solution to this? Because we have one side that feels one way, and then we have another side that feels another way. So we need to come to some sort of common ground. And these are things that we keep avoiding because, you know, we can never come to a healthy resolution. So what is that? What does that look like? Tizzle said one day we will get to a point where we stop blaming the opposite sex for our downfalls. Our entire race is a bundle of unaccountability and learned lessons I learned and unlearned. And it comes from both parts. Not both parts, but both sides. As far as the unaccountability part. As far as us as a people taking account, it comes from both sides. I can't say it's no more of the woman than it is the men. You feel what I'm saying? Because I feel like, you know, men, y'all do, some of y'all, and it's not all of y'all, some of y'all do have a problem with taking accountability when it comes to things as well. As women, there are some women, as some of y'all would say, there are a lot of women who don't necessarily like to take accountability. And that, men, I agree with y'all wholeheartutly on that. Because as women, I feel like women, you might not like what I'm saying to you today. We do got to do a better job with taking accountability. Because we do like to point the finger and play the blame game. Like, I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we're not the problem. Got you open EDT. Said, whoa, Nelly. What up, Mr. Kane? Welcome to Discussions with Didi Parker. We're having a real conversation today. Are black men the reason black women are the least married? Are black men the reason? And again, I'm not trying to make this into a blame game. What I'm trying to figure out is for us to have the females to have a healthy discussion and the men to have a healthy discussion. Instead of playing the blame game, let's have a healthy discussion and figure out a way we can come to common ground. Because I understand what Tech is saying. Yeah, normally it is a blame game. Or what does Rashad like to say? We're in competition. This is nothing about competition today. I want us to have a real ass conversation today about this. Because my women, they feel like this. You know what I'm saying? This is not, are black men the reason why black women are the least married? And I'm taking the blame out. Are black men the reason why black women are the least married? Are black men the reason? And again, this is no blame game, and we're not doing the finger pointing today. I don't want to hear none of that. And I'm going to read this comment, and I know it's a little bit, you're probably going to be like, Didi, you're contradicting yourself. I got to read it, though. I got to get it off. This person wrote, I agree with you on this, and this is not from me. This is not my question. I got this from social. They say women aren't wife material, but frankly, a lot of these jokers have no clue how to be husbands and fathers because they don't have good role models. Again, I don't want to turn this into the blame game because her statement was definitely placing, pointing the finger back at men. Today's conversation is, okay, where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Because we got black women that feel like this. And I'm sure black men, you got an opinion about how y'all feel about marriage and why you may not be marrying. I know, and I'm going to read y'all comments. I got you. I promise. I know, got you, Open ENT, when you were on the chat, you had family members, men telling you not to get married. So is this a thing? Tizzle and F.A., F.A. didn't get to make his point, but Tizzle was making his point when we were off. But he said he agreed with me, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't say women aren't teaching young ladies this. And then on the other hand, y'all are still preaching the same rhetoric on, oh, you don't need to get married. You need to be out here sleeping with as many women as you got. Get it in. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't think that's, fair to sit there and say, oh, women, you ain't raising women to be women no more. They don't cook, they don't clean. But then you over here telling your sons that you don't need to get married. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I just think, and then I wanted to go back to something to you. You said clean, because you said black women and Asian men are the least desirable. But by who? Who is saying that? Who are saying these things? Is it other black men that are saying these things? Or is it other races of men that are saying these things about black women? Even though I don't really care, but I'm just curious to know who is saying that black women are the least. And this is not my first time hearing this before. Hey, Tizzle. Hey, Miss Lattimore. Me and my little brother had a whole, we're in the Bahamas, supposed to be enjoying life, right? Had a whole heated debate about this because he said other races of men don't like black women. But because of that they see on TV, because all black women are not created equally or the same, just like all black men are not. Clean said, no, this is a U.S. poll on all races. But who said it? All races of folks said it is what you're saying, Clean? And again, I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying to me because, again, me and my brother had the same debate and he said the same thing to me. Like, oh, well, other races of men don't even want to date black women because this, that, and the third. But where are they hearing this from now? That's the question. Where are they hearing this message from? You know what I'm saying? Where are they hearing it from? Got you opening T said, no, I taught my children about energy exchange. And again, the one you are to be with, you will find each other. Hey, babe. Clean said, hey, Tasha. Clean said black women and Asian men scored the lowest on ideal partners. But that's why I'm asking Clean. Who are these people that are saying this? Like, Clean said, yes, all races of men and women were polled. Women said Asian men are the least desirable, and men said black women. And I wonder how many black men said that about their own race of women. I'm just curious. And again, it's not a competition thing. This is not a right or wrong thing, but I'm curious to see because I feel like these seeds are planted from us. And then these other races of people pick up on these seeds that we plant and try to use them against us. But nobody sees that part though, right? Tasha said, okay, I'm back. I kept getting kicked. It wasn't your fault, boo. We have been chatting about food child, and hopefully we won't get cut off again. But if we do, we'll be back. I'll pop back on here. Hey, Star Child. Hey, Mama. I don't know why we keep getting cut off. Hey, babe. But we kept getting cut off. Hopefully we won't get cut off again. Back to the conversation. I don't know. It keeps cutting me off. Try to add someone else. It's usually Ram. Oh, is it? It might be my Ram then too. I don't know. We're just gonna keep chatting until it does. I'm gonna keep chatting. I'm gonna get his 10 minutes and then I'm gonna see if it kicks me off. If it doesn't kick me off, it's kicking me off because, like Tizzle said, it's because I'm adding people. All right, but you guys are more than free to leave comments though. Discussions with Dee Parker. We were chatting about are black men the reason why black women are least married? Are black men the reason why black women are least married? And again, I don't want to turn this into a competition thing. This is not a competition thing. Because we have two sides. We got black men and we got black women. You know what I'm saying? And we, for the most part, always don't agree. We bump heads. But this is a real life thing. I guess, sisters feel strongly about that. Black men, are the reason why. And it goes to something, though, I wanted to ask you before we got disconnected. Tizzle said the only answer is no. Got you opening. He said, greetings, Star Child. Who is this?